Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Emily, and for those of you who don't know me, I am an indie author slash writer, and this channel is mostly dedicated to writing and art-based content. I'm also a model, a photographer, and a speaker, and I just wanted to say hi, and this video is going to be geared towards great gifts that are meant for writers or readers. Mostly writers, I would say, because readers wouldn't be able to use some of these things, but let's get into the video. Okay, so when you're dealing with someone who is a writer and you're not sure what gift to potentially get for them, I'm going to show you a range of options ranging from the cheapest to the most expensive. And these are just great gifts that you can get for anyone who likes to write, whether it's a hobby, something that they're pursuing as a career, or something, or honestly just someone who writes a lot for their job, potentially writes a lot of emails, writes a lot of drafting, etc. And yeah, so I'm going to be showing you, like I said, a range of things ranging from least expensive to most expensive. So the first item is a bit of a given. So you have your typical bookmark. This is a bookmark that says Live Creatively that I got from Artea Fox Studios on Etsy. And you can get this loved one or person that you're getting the gift for a range of bookmarks. But the reason why I'm showing you this one is because this is your average, bookmark, right? Super cute. But if you're looking for a gift idea for a writer or a reader, in this case, you can get them a unique bookmark. So the ones that I would suggest, just because I love them so much, are, besides these ones, are these. They're little hearts. This one's pink. And I don't know if you've noticed, but like they're leathers and they're stitched. And the whole point is that it opens up like this and you just corner your page in the book. It just like slides right on and you bookmark your book. And honestly, I recommend these so much because they're a little bit thicker, but they're still flat. They're not like the like maybe like a chain or some type of beaded bookmark, just because I don't like it when it leaves like creases sometimes in the pages, and I don't always like it when the book has like that bump in it. Readers will know what I mean. So these bookmarks are great. So getting your loved one or person that you're getting this gift for, friend, etc., getting them a unique bookmark is kind of like, it's showing a personal touch, in my opinion. So I highly recommend these guys. They're on Amazon. Number 2, at first I was not sure what this thing is. I'm going to be honest. I had no idea what this thing is. But it is a book spreader. So this is a book spreader, if you don't know. Here you go. Let's see if it'll focus. But yeah, so it's this piece of plastic or crystal or whatever material that it is. And basically you put your thumb through it and it can hold a book open. So my brain is blown. I didn't think I needed this until I got one. And the whole point is, like I said, you just hold your book open and it keeps the pages open. And it's just much more comfortable than holding it like this for hours and hours and hours. So I highly recommend these guys. You can get them in like a pack of 2 or 3 for maybe like $3 to $5.99, $10.99, etc. And this is just such a cute little gift idea because it's like an easy stocking stuffer. It's an easy, like, cute little birthday gift, or something just to show someone that you care about them. And I think it's a great gift also because since so many people don't know they exist, it blows their mind. Like, I've given these to my friends that are readers and they've been like, where has this been my whole life? And I think that kind of like dramatic effect is part of what makes a gift really pop. So I highly suggest these two. And they come in packs, or you could get like a fancy one. It really depends. Next, you probably already know about these guys, but I always have to include them. But these Moleskine notebooks. Okay, writers and readers, or journaling people, etc. But most writers love these Moleskine notebooks because you can put stickers on them. You could just leave them blank. They have this little strip to keep it closed and a little ribbon at the bottom, so you can always know where your page is, where you're journaling or writing, whatever. I use these for my poetry all the time, and I use these for not for fully drafting my novel and like the writing projects that I'm working on, but I definitely use this to jot down ideas. And the reason why I love these is because they also come in miniature sizes that are like about this big, significantly cheaper than like the average ones like this. Like, if you can see, this is like an average notebook. But the mini ones are about half this size. It's like about this big, maybe about like halfway maybe about like a quarter of the size, and you could just slip them in your pocket and you could use them to just jot down any ideas that you might have on the go. So I highly recommend these Moleskine notebooks if you're going to get like a medium price, you know, gift for a friend or a loved one. Next three suggestions I'm going to give you are a little bit more on the pricey side, but I'm going to give them just in case because price looks different to everybody. So the first option is a book, actually. So this is The Weight of Wishes by Tori Weed, an indie author that I really enjoy. Fantasy book. And I'm not recommending like this book specifically 100%. I actually haven't read this book yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. But just any book that someone might have on their TBR, to be read list, or a book that they've just been wanting for a while, or honestly, blind date with a book. So getting your friend or loved one a book that you really think that they would enjoy, like genuinely, not like, oh, I think you'll like this book. No. I genuinely think based off of your tastes, thoughts, and interests that you will enjoy this story or this genre or X, Y, and Z. And getting them a nice book is just always a nice gesture for someone who likes to read, likes to write. And it just kind of allows them to get off into their own little world and not have to deal with the stresses of life. So honestly, getting them a book it's like a love language, I swear to God. Next, I wanted to show you guys the Amazon Fire Kindle. So getting your friend a Kindle, obviously it's a bigger expense, it's a bigger gift. I think the Kindle Paperwhite is about $120. This is the Kindle Fire. It's a Kindle. It's basically an Amazon Fire tablet. This is the Amazon Fire tablet, I believe the 10. And you can still read Kindle books on it. You can download apps, etc. There's a bunch of stuff that you could do with it. But the reason why I recommend it is because the Kindle store works very similarly as it does on the Paperwhite. And the reason why I recommend it is because it's cheaper than the Kindle Paperwhite. I believe this was only $80 to $90 when I purchased it. I'll have to check now, but it is cheaper than the Kindle Paperwhite. I understand why people like the Paperwhite because of the glare and because, you know, it actually, you know, it resembles a book more. But if you're looking for a more affordable option, the Kindle Fire is definitely a great substitute. I've been using it for years. I love it. I personally love the color aspect of, you know, the screen. I just personally like to see the colors on the covers of the different books, etc. I don't know, I'm always like color. Colorism very important to me. But if it's not for the person that you're getting it for, then I highly recommend the Kindle Paperwhite. But a Kindle overall is definitely a very good gift. It's decently affordable for the most part, or something that you could save up to 100%, etc. Like I saved up for this one, and the one that I had before this was actually a Kindle Fire 7 or 6, I believe. And then I got this one maybe about a year ago, but it served me so well. So people rage on these so bad, the Kindle Fires or the Amazon Fires. I don't know why, but I highly recommend them. And that's just a personal choice. I've talked about this so much on my channel, but I'm going to give you a separate option as well. So the FreeWrite, a lot of people have seen these devices all over their Instagram, all over, you know, Facebook, etc. And this is the distraction-free writing tool. This is a gift that is way more expensive, in my opinion. It's this one is about $350. You can get them on sale when they are on sale for about $300 to $200. If you go online too, if you go on like Facebook groups, etc. You can find some really good secondhand ones as well. There's this version, there's the Traveler, and then there's the actual typewriter. I personally like this one the best just because it's flat. It's very flat, and it has like a kickstand if you need it to go up higher. But the reason why I like it is because you could just slip this into any backpack, any laptop case. I just use a 13-inch laptop case that I got off Amazon. But these are great gifts for writers or people that are looking to take their writing career a little bit more seriously, dedicate more time to it. And the reason, and yes, this is expensive. This is a very expensive piece of equipment, especially for just a word processor. And that's just my own opinion, even though I am a part of their ambassador program. And I love them so much. But the reason why is it's investing in your future. And when you see that and you change your mentality a little bit, that you are investing in your future, you're like, oh, okay, I spent all this money on this object, I better use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the mentality, at least for me. This is just my own personal experience. And every time I look at it, almost I kind of guilt myself into writing, because I'm like, well, I spent so much money on it, I should really like get some writing done. I should really utilize it. And it actually really helps me with my word count and hold myself accountable. But that's just me. Like I said, everyone's going to be different. And if this is not, you know, within your price range, because yes, I am very aware that it's pricey. There's actually a competitor company that is coming out soon. I believe they're on Kickstarter now, but they're called Byok, B-Y-O-K, and I believe that their word processor that they're coming out with soon, it's just a screen, it's about this big, and it's basically the free write with just the screen, no keyboard at all. And the whole point is that, yes, it's still distraction-free writing, but the whole point is that you can choose your own Bluetooth keyboard to go with it. The only reason why I wouldn't recommend it 100%, and the reason why I like the free write better is because I actually I very much value the fact that the keyboard is on it. I am a very forgetful person, very much so, and I feel like I would always forget a keyboard and the word processor. But I completely understand. It's a way cheaper option. I believe they're going right now for about $140, $150. But they're a great tool. It's a word processor overall is a great tool. Now for even like about $100 to $120, you can get an Alpha Neo Smart on eBay. And those are great word processors too. The only reason why I wouldn't 100% recommend them is because now, since they are getting a little bit older, they're old tech. Sometimes you'll buy them from eBay, etc., Facebook Marketplace, whatever, and you'll get it, and it'll only work for like a week or like 2 weeks, or it'll randomly give you like that error message, etc. And there's like very little ways that you can fix it unless you know about tech. But yeah, I would recommend getting a newer device, but that's just a personal preference. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got a little bit out of it of what potential gifts that you could get for your friends or family that are readers or writers. And I know a lot of them were givens, but it's kind of just about perspective. It's kind of just about attuning it to what that person will like. So for example, like the bookmarks, like obviously, yes, you could just get them any bookmark, but getting them a bookmark that's a little bit more unique is something that, you know, is a little bit more thought. Or like a book, like I said, a book in a genre or storyline that person will be specifically interested in, etc. And yeah.